Now, Syrian and Israeli ministers will attend a US-brokered meeting in Paris to discuss the recent sectarian violence in Syria. The US-brokered talks will be the first ministerial meeting between al-Shara-led Syrian regime and Israel. The meeting was confirmed by a senior diplomat while speaking to news agency AFP. The diplomat said that Syria's Assad al-Shabani and Israel's Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer are expected to discuss the topic of southern Syria, where deadly sectarian violence earlier this month prompted Israeli intervention. Now, following the clashes, civilians in the area are being evacuated. Several empty buses were seen crossing checkpoints near Sweida and aid evacuation efforts. Israel had launched several airstrikes on Syrian government positions in Sweida, a Druze majority province in southern Syria. The Israeli strikes also reached Damascus, hitting the area of the presidential palace and the army headquarters in a bid to force government troops to leave Sweida city, which eventually happened under a ceasefire announced by the authorities. However, the situation continues to be tense. A series of explosions killed at least 12 people and wounded more than 100 at a weapons depot in northwestern Syria. While the cause of the explosions remains unclear, images showed a huge plume of white smoke over the town. The U.S. State Department is calling for an immediate investigation into the death of a U.S. citizen, Hossam Saraya, in Syria. Saraya died last week in the Druze region of Sweida.
In terms of the circumstances around his death, I have nothing to confirm on this front. What I can say is we have had direct discussions with the Syrian government on this issue and have called for an immediate investigation into the matter. Hossam and his family deserve justice, and those responsible for this atrocity must be held accountable.
Meanwhile, in a major boost to Syrian President al-Shara, Saudi Arabia has announced investments worth $6.5 billion in Syria. It has also announced the establishment of Saudi-Syrian Business Council. As al-Shara looks to overhaul Syria's war-ravaged economy, a Reuters investigation has found that Syria's new leadership is secretly restructuring its economy, taking control of companies linked to ousted President Bashar al-Assad. The investigation reveals that al-Shara's brother Hazem al-Shara is among those calling the shots from behind. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.